My name is DJ K-1. DJ K-1. My name is DJ K-1. My name is DJ K-1.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 61 of the K1 Agenda. That's episode 61. That's 61 weeks straight of the K1 Agenda. Glad you're here, and I want to send a special shout out this week to thank my daughter for the intro last week for the great Father's Day and also the great impromptu interview that she did with me for Father's Day. That was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed my Father's Day. Ate a lot of food and had a lot of fun with the family and stuff. So thank you, Kaylin. That was really sweet of you, and I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I just wanted to put you up on what's been going on lately. I'm finally probably finished. Well, I know I am. I'm finished with all my summer projects. Are finished for this year. And that kind of got me off my workout game. So now I'm back in. As of now, would probably be 5 to 6 days in. I'm back to working out every day, getting that 5 miles in. So, it's a great feeling to know that all my music stuff is done for a few years, and I can really take my time in the fall and work on some new music for latter years and stuff. And just get everything ready and get everything back to a professional way of getting ready for doing live shows, more releases, and getting more healthy and stuff. So the summer projects really helped out a lot, planting flowers, painting, doing a lot of stuff like that. So that has really been great. I also wanted to mention that as of now, you will see that I'm posting a lot more. I have an Optic Nerve Instagram page now, which is I wanted to promote that highly because of all the questions surrounding Optic Nerve and will Optic Nerve be doing live shows? Will I be going out and when will I be going out? So I have a personal booking agent specifically for the Optic Nerve group, the Optic Nerve persona, which is my techno music. That's Daniel at connectbookings.com. Once again, Daniel at connectbookings.com. For any live dates, personal appearances for Optic Nerve, please contact Daniel at connectbookings.com. Thank you. And on that note, I wanted to say about 2 weeks ago, I had a chance to go to get the second book of the Book of Drexciya, which is, as you can see here, which is the artwork is by Abdul Haqq, man. Abdul Haqq is a Detroit, I won't even say Detroit legend. Abdul Haqq is a legend, man. Abdul Haqq is behind all the artwork for Drexciya, man. Look at the beautiful book. I was so privileged, over the years, man. He's one of the guys that every time you saw him, man, he always had a smile on his face and always made you feel good. I was just talking to Black Tony the other day on the phone about Abdul, and it was like, even though I went in, to get the book and stuff, and I was excited to go to pick up the book, so I picked up everything, as you can see, and we were talking about our first trip to Japan. Me and Black Tony, we went to Japan. The first person we saw when we went to, oh God, what was that club called? I can't remember what it was called, but first person we saw was Abdul. And Abdul came up to us and gave us a big hug. Man, I'll never forget that in Japan. He was there doing, showing a lot of his art in Japan and stuff. So, shouts out Abdul Haqq, man. Great artist, man. I'm looking so forward to you doing even more, cause I'm gonna collect everything, and I always make sure I get 2 copies of everything. And of course, he signed it, so I wanted to say thank you, man. Thank you so much for everything you've done for, all the Detroit artists, and I mean, keeping us up on what Drexciya did. That whole concept and everything is beautiful. So shouts out to Haqq. Thank you, man. I also wanted to say special shouts out. I'm prejudiced because they my boys. Strand T-shirts, man. Look at these, man. They got one of the best logos in Detroit techno, and I got this from Brian a couple of weeks ago, and I'm not gonna wear it. It's going in my display case because Strand is one of my favorite groups, man. Even if I didn't even know them, you know, if I didn't even know them, man, I would like them because their music is amazing, man, and I'm so proud of those guys, and I'm proud to be friends with them. And go to the Strand site and pick up their T-shirts, man. Not only pick up the T-shirts, pick up the records. Yeah. So listen, I wanted to update you on some other stuff too. Let me see. What else did I have on my list? Well, stargazing. I wanted to put you up, let you know that stargazing is still around. I'm actually, I did the last pressing, so we'll keep a couple around or whatever. But we're moving on to press more records. Stargazing Pbx-32 with me and Dopplereffekt, and Dopplereffekt was originally in Drexciya. So that's why I'm always so excited. I'm going to always promote this, and it was just a joy to work with him, and how quick he got back with me, and we worked on this, got this project done. So that we still carry, and this will probably be the last pressing for a while. Also, just released June 28th, Binary System. This is my DJ K-1 remix, also with the Exaltics on there, and my buddy DJ Stingray. This is going to be an awesome 12-inch coming out on the Trust label, and it was released June 28th. Pick up this remix. I think I did a great job, and Microthol was happy with it. George from the label Trust and everything, man. So they liked it. I'm big fans of theirs, man. So pick that up. I'm proud of this release. Also, pick up soon as I get a release date, I'll let you know. My remix I did called Eicht, which is a remix for the Exaltics, coming later this year. So we'll see you next time. We'll catch you up on the next time with the news that I'm doing. I don't know why I'm like this today, but I just came from working out, and I'm a little I'm just really energetic today. It's like I'm sore, but I'm energetic. So thank you guys, and once again, thank you for the support. Puzzlebox Records news. First off, I want to say thank you, Casper from Mechatronica Records. I finally got my copies in the mail for the great release that me, Anthony Rother, and DJ Digital did. It's a great release, man. I love the artwork, man. It's really awesome. Thank you for the T-shirt, the Mechatronica T-shirt, man. That's really nice. It's got artwork on the back. And I won't be wearing this shirt. I'm going to keep it just as a memento of the great release that we did together. And it's going to probably go in one of my display cases, man. Mechatronica. This was a really great project that I really enjoyed with DJ Digital, myself, and Anthony Rother. It's available now on vinyl, also digital download, and with the vinyl, I believe you get stickers as well. So he sent me some stickers. I got a bunch of these releases, so I know I got to call my boy Black Tony, because I give him a copy of everything. Black Tony is the archiver. He keeps everything. So I will definitely be saving a copy of these records for Black Tony. Also, I just wanted to put you up on, there will be more stuff coming out for on Soma Records. Also, I'm going to be doing more music with the group Slam, some collaborations. But we just finished one. It might have been about 2 months ago. It was a collaboration, and the name of the track is called Machine Conflict. So I'll be getting some information on that soon to let you know when that's coming out. And I'm going to be doing more with them, and also more with Soma Records in the future. So look out for that. Also, still, I'm gonna promote the Electro Ghetto Tech EP with me, myself, and DJ Godfather, which was released in February. No, I'm sorry, that was released January 2021. It's also distributed by Clone Records. It's available digitally and on vinyl. So pick that up. That was a fun project with a good friend of mine, DJ Godfather, great DJ. Um, Looking forward to this release, maybe branching out so more people can hear about it and it doing better and doing more things for us. Also, I got to promote my newest releases this year, which is Optic Nerve Far Away, which is on Soma Records, the 12-inch with the great artwork from Kyle Irvin. Kyle Irvin is going to be doing all the Optic Nerve artwork for conceptual, visual stuff for my live shows and everything. And I'm looking so forward to it. But, you know, pick this up. This is digital only release. It's called Far Away. And it was released on Soma Records. Also, get the great artwork and the digital comic that came with it. Thank you, Kyle. That was a great thing that you did, and I'm glad that we got this camaraderie together to hook up to do what it is I've been trying to do for Optic Nerve for years. Thank you. Also, the Uncharted LP, which this is something that I've been most excited about the whole year. Getting that email from Jeff Mills. You know, just getting an email from Jeff Mills, man, saying, "Hey, he wants you to do a concept album," and this is what became of that. It's the Uncharted album, and it's a completely full Optic Nerve LP, and the artwork is also done again by Kyle Irvin. So it's on the Axis Records, the Escape Velocity series, which was released March 26, 2021. Also, don't forget to pick up the latest Puzzlebox release, which is my label. The latest Puzzlebox release is Optic Nerve meets Strand, or Strand meets Optic Nerve. That's Pbx-33. Here it is. Check it out. Please pick it up. We only have a few left. It's done really well. So please pick it up. And this is another collaboration that I'm so proud of, man, working with these guys, because I'm big, huge fans of Strand and Marty Bonds. So please pick this up. Great release, and I'm so happy that we did this together. We've been doing stuff for years together, but we finally got one out. So it's probably like our second. I think we did the Metroplex Social Club. Okay, and also Repressed and back in stock. Pbx-29 Modular World. That's my K-1 moniker. That's the Electro under my K-1 moniker. Pick that up. Pbx-30 Monochromatic Images by Alien F Film. Me, Black Tony, and a special guest starring vocal from my daughter, Kayla McKnight. Also pick up Pbx-31 on voice modulation by AUX88 Presents the Mad Scientist. Project I did with Tommy Hamilton when I was in AUX88. Great project. That was a lot of fun doing that with Tommy. And we repressed it, and I will be carrying all the Mad Scientist stuff that was on Puzzlebox. In fact, anything that was released by AUX88 that was on Puzzlebox will be released on coming soon, and we'll have more news about that. Thank you. Everybody, listen, 35% off at least 2 to 3 times a month on all this product. Like I said, t-shirts, mugs, coffee mugs, cups, pillows, tapestry, hoodies, baseball shirts, short sleeve shirts, phone cases. Man, you can get so much, and it has all the designs for all the logos that I've done over all these years, and I have more coming. And keep in mind, you can get this shipped pretty much from your own country, so you're gonna save on shipping. Pick the stuff up now. Go get it. K-1 out. Puzzlebox Records question of the week. The question is, will there be any more of your work released from other labels that you have recorded on? Well, first of all, if you have any questions, anybody out there, please remember to send an email to puzzlebox@puzzleboxrecords.com. And once again, the question was, will there be any more of your work released from other labels that you've recorded on in the past? Yes, there will be. I have some that are on digital releases only, but right now I'm pretty much concentrating on all my, a lot of my back catalog on Puzzlebox Records, new stuff on Puzzlebox Records, and also all my work that I did on Direct Beats and 430 West Records. So that's what I'm concentrating on right now. And that's a great thing when people say that, because a lot of times people like certain records, but that doesn't mean that the record did well or it would do well if it was re-released. And that's what I always have to look at. Even if I like a record, sometimes you have to really weigh, is it worth pressing? And yeah, that's a good question, as all the questions are. Yeah, I will be looking into that, but right now I'm mostly concentrating on pressing my back catalog, and not everything that was on my catalog, but certain things. So thank you, and once again, everybody, if you have any questions, please email puzzlebox@puzzleboxrecords.com. Thank you. Old pic, old video. Well, once again, this is from the Portrait of an Electronic Band documentary, and also the book that Black Tony wrote, which was called Altered Roads, an Electronic Band. Which Altered Roads, anybody who knows us knew that I used to have a house with my roommate on the street Altered Road, and it was amazing that when Tony was writing the book for the documentary, he was like, I got to come up with a sweet title, and he chose Altered Road. And he chose the title Altered Roads, which I thought was genius, because we have had an altered road. Who would have thought we would be guys traveling all over the world doing music? But here's another piece from the documentary, which will not be released. It's a classic release in a box. If you actually have it, then hold on to it. It'll be worth something. And the question that was posed in the documentary was, why were there two studios? And you can check that out right now.
You may begin sequence.
The reason why we had two studios was, at the time, everybody knows me, I'm really into the whole electronic sound, and I was taking it really serious. I was not as talented as a keyboard player as Tommy and BJ, and they were more focused on they could do more different styles of music. And because we were signing with the label, I just thought I need to get focused so I can keep working on that. So we ended up separating into two studios. And when I say separating into two studios, we ended up using the big studio for hire. So we used to use the studio to get extra money, and they were working with all types of hip hop people and everything.
At the time, Keith was the only one who had a real job, so he could afford to actually pay his part of the studio. Me and Tom, we had jobs, but I mean, we needed to make ends meet a little bit more quicker than Keith needed to make them. His ends was meeting like a motherfucker. Our ends was just trying to get to know each other.
Yeah, that's true.
but
And we have other responsibilities,
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so at that time, we needed to get the money, and we figured that, hey, we go ahead and do the sessions, and that's how we'll pay our portion of the rent, or we'll pay it all. But it wasn't no room in my finances at the time to just do that outright. So we actually, that was a way to supplement the financial part of our responsibility with the building and the studio itself.
Yeah. But also it was kind of more frustrating for me, because they were doing so many sessions that it was starting to interfere with us working with the label. because we had to do music and turn it into the label, and sometimes we wasn't able to do that. And also by us having kind of like a third party in there, which was Michelle. She was there to really work on her hip hop. They started getting so many sessions that she wasn't able to get in and get her stuff done. And she was paying rent. So it got to the point I was like, well, maybe we should just separate this so that I can work more on what I'm doing for the label. And that kind of caused a little rift between us for a moment. But then after a while, it was like, it made sense because it didn't stop anything from everybody else having to do whatever they wanted to do.
Can't say I can't speak for Tom, but my thing was like, hey, you know, at that time, the type of cat I was at that time was, you got money, run it right now.
Hustle.
We trying to get, we need our stuff, you know. So,
Right.
and
Plus, we was always still trying to get
and
equipment.
then me
too.
and Tom also, we had different. We had. I don't want to say different, but we were into other styles of music too.
Mm.
You know, we was doing hip hop cats, you know,
Right.
and we actually we did some really good production during that time.
Yeah.
We had hip hop cats. We was doing R&B. Then we was engineers.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, and thinking now, actually, those sessions, because they were so quick and we had to break it down and set it up and get other guys in the studio and out and get their stuff EQ, it kind of honed us in on our craft and the engineering. Because especially when it came to vocals and,
Right.
you know, we spread the stuff around, you know what I mean? And so it's like, that was a lot of practice on those mixers, getting those mixers right as quick as we did them. And I think that, you know, now I understand what it did, but then it kind of, I see how it kind of helped our talent at that time. But at the time when that was going on, it was starting to get ugly.
Yeah, it was. I mean, because, like I was saying, for me, it was the thing of, I'm thinking we got signed to a label. But, you know, I don't know if y'all realize as much as they were, I don't even know if Tony remember this. They was calling up at the studio all the time.
They weren't even calling me
The
at
Burton
times.
Brothers
I
was
don't
calling
think he
because it was
called
like,
us.
because we had
was calling-
deadlines.
yeah,
We
oh,
had
yeah.
deadlines to meet and we wasn't really meeting. It was like, when
Right.
y'all gonna get all them songs to us? And it was like, okay, whatever, you know. And then I'm thinking, well, okay, let me go back here, get my stuff done, get some stuff done. And it just wasn't, it wasn't happening because we wasn't working on music together. It was
Right.
just me doing my own stuff. But at the same time, I started doing other styles of techno. So it wasn't really, it was starting to be where it wasn't a true collective anymore. It was like, I just did what I did. And then, lo and behold, I remember coming in on a Saturday one day and Mr. Tommy Hamilton comes in and creates a track in like 10 minutes. You know, so that's how he used to do it. He would come in and do something super quick and then leave.
Right.
But then, you know, at the same token, you guys were doing engineering stuff. I'm still learning how to use everything.
Right.
So for me, I had to be there later, you know, and I spent a lot of time with Tony there later because we always believed in just kind of staying there late, and it was kind of for us. We just get movies and stuff, you know, we'd be watching sci-fi stuff, karate movies or whatever. And all that.
Actually, when I was asked to
Positronics.
come into the studio, when I got the call, I think Tommy called me. Cause matter of fact, I had saw Tom on the. I don't know. I saw him in Eastland. I
No,
think.
we had actually discussed it first.
But I had saw Tom in Eastland before y'all probably even.
It was
got
before we actually discussed
Right.
what I ran into him.
Okay.
And he had a CD or something. Then I had a CD.
No, it had to be cassettes, dude.
Cassettes.
It was
Yeah,
cassette.
Had a
With
cassette.
no CDs then.
And I gave it to Tom, and we chopped it up. You know, I gave him my number. I don't even think I had a cell. I don't even think I had a cell.
No.
You probably had a pager.
That
It was
or
a
my
beeper
work
then.
phone number, my home phone number. Cause,
The cell phone was this big.
yeah, and I think he called me. And he was explaining to me about what we were doing. Cause that matter of fact, you know, I was doing hip hop, and I think that I don't know if I had shell stuff out then.
Nope.
I had
That was
the one
with
with the top.
Bucky with the top.
With the top on it. And I was working with Shell at the time. I said, "Well, that's cool. You know, if y'all need somebody to fill in the office, I can come up here." Cause I was in the basement, and my basement at the time was not conditioned to a studio.
We just started outgrowing what we had been doing for
And
years.
so that's when I called, and he came up there, and it was like I walked in. I'm like, yeah, this is cool. But I had worked with Charles before on so many projects, so it wasn't like I was in the unknown, around unknown, and you know, I kind of knew what I was getting into. You know, I didn't really realize, I don't think none of us realized at the time where that studio was going to take us. I think we were hopeful, but you know, you always get a bomb thrown to you, and you like, you know, you're hoping that it's gonna get to a certain level.
Oh, that was a old video from the documentary Portrait of Electronic Band. It was a great reason to show you, you know, why we actually had 2 studios when we had a big office building, which was something that I pushed to have because we needed a place to do our music where there was no interruptions, and I was serious about my techno music, and sometimes we just wasn't all on the same page. But this gives each person's own personal account of what, you know, why they thought there were 2 studios. But once again, I'll be putting you up on more stuff. I have tons of video of all my travels and pictures and stuff, and we're gonna do this every week. Thank you. Shout outs this week. I got to give a special shout out to my baby girl who put it down last week for the episode 60 for the question she gave on Father's Day. That was really cool. I had a great time that day. That was fun. And she really did come with it. That's one thing about her. When she says she's going to do something, she's going to do it. She a lot like me when it comes to that. When we say we're going to do something, we're going to get it done. And we mean what we say. So that was a lot of fun. Thank you, Kaylin. That was that was fun. Thank you. And I want to send a special shout out to the special edition that she just added, which is her little baby Coco. This is a beautiful dog. I was like, man, you don't need to have no dog. And I'm like, as soon as I saw the dog and she brought the dog over, I fell in love with the dog. The dog is beautiful. Everybody meet Coco. This is a beautiful dog. Coco is gorgeous, man. Just not even, she hardly says anything. She just gives you that look, you know, no barking, anything. So hope everything works out. I fell in love with that little beautiful dog, Coco. On that note, I wanted to say I want to send a special shout out to DJ Mako. He knows why, and I'll put it like that. Hey man, love you, brother. You a legend. Appreciate you, man. You know you can always call if you need anything, support for anything, dude. Me, Tony, Strand, any of us, man, down to help you, man, whatever's going on. Love you, bro. And you can always count on me, man. If you need me, I'm always here, man. Just a phone call away. Let me know. But on that note, I want to say I know what I've done. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm going to do. And that is keep reaching for the stars and doing everything it is that I want to do. Shout outs to mom and dad. Love you. And every week, Kaylin said I got to go ahead and give her a shout out every week. I just did it this week. So love you, everybody. Be safe and continue to wear your mask if you have to. And I'll see you on next week's episode. Thank you. Hey, I just wanted to say, everyone, please hit that subscribe button for YouTube and please subscribe to my page. I really have enjoyed all the support I've been getting, bro. Hey, like this and subscribe to this page. Keep talking K-1.